Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video it is a collab, but it's also a video that I'm just going to be talking about products such as body care, skincare and makeup products. These are just products that I always take on holidays with me, whether I'm going on a city break or like a sunny holiday. And no matter what length of time, these are just the products that I will be taking. Other than that, this video is in a collaboration with Teddy Black. If you don't know who Teddy Black is basically a designer handbag brand and they are located in New York City. So I have collaborated with them in the past and they reached out to me again and they basically came out with a brand new range of handbag styles. So they just kindly offered me one of their handbags, so I just thought I would share it with you guys today. So if you're not interested in this part, do feel free to skip ahead to the other part of the video. But beforehand, I just want to talk a wee bit about the handbag because it is absolutely stunning. And also I will have some discount codes down below for the website and for the handbags. So this is the handbag here. Obviously it is in the dust bag. They didn't just send me a dust bag. Anytime you buy a designer handbag or get a designer handbag as such, it always comes with like a wee dust bag. I for one actually do use my dust bags. If you have a handbag that has a dust bag, use it because it just protects like the leather, the quality, and it just protects the material in general and just the longevity of the handbag. So this is her. Say hello. This is actually the second time I'm filming this video because the first time I filmed it, the footage was all cropped whenever I was editing it. Love it. So yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm not like having a moment with it, that's why. But other than that, every time I look at this handbag, it's just I don't even know. This is basically the Bella Rose 12-inch leather handbag. This handbag does retail for $419. So as you can see, if I hold the handbag up close, you can see the leather, and you can see at the front you have a golden logo, and it just obviously says Teddy Black New York, and in the inside it also has a wee Teddy Black New York logo in gold as well. I absolutely love the colour of this handbag. The reason I actually picked this colour is actually because it was so different. Like, it's not very different, but it's different considering most of your handbags are like your nudes, your creams or your blacks. Well, mine are mostly anyway, but I just thought that this would be such a nice feature into my collection of handbags basically, and it just is an absolutely stunning colour, and especially for this time of the year considering it is summer, I just think this is absolutely beautiful. Like, for example, like even the outfit I'm wearing today, it just pops off. Like, it literally just sets off my outfit, you know. Like, you could literally put on a pair of blue denim jeans and a white jersey t-shirt or something and use this handbag and that is your outfit sorted. So the reason I also picked this handbag is basically because of the style. The styles of handbags I tend to go for are kind of like box shaped handbags. I really love like tote style handbags. I'm not really much of a fan of handbags that are like a slouchy soft leather material. I do prefer handbags that do have like a boxed shape to them. As you can see, I have emptied out everything that was in this handbag, such as the papering, to keep the structure of it. As you can see, the style and the structure still is within the handbag. I just actually love the style of them and just how structured and sturdy they are. Going to the inside of the handbag, it's more of a very muted out pastel pink, and inside it is suede. So then inside the handbag it does come with just a shoulder strap, and pretty much the inside of the handbag, like, it is pretty spacious. And in case you're wondering what these flap things are, if you look here on the sides we have a zipped pocket, and on the other side here we have another zipped pocket. The reason I wanted to include this handbag along with this video, such as like a travel video, is because I actually think this handbag in particular is a perfect size handbag to go traveling with, whether it be again a city break or a sunny holiday. Pretty much if I was going on holiday, this would be the size of handbag I would take with me, considering the fact that it is quite spacious in the centre, and then you do have your two wee divider pockets where you can put your passport, your boarding passes, your money, your maps, phone, whatever. And yes, I did say maps because I love my city holidays and you kind of need a map to go around a city sometimes. Whenever I am traveling with a handbag such as this one, this is a handbag that is more suited for armwear. You can't necessarily put a handbag like this over your shoulders considering the handles are so small. That is basically why most handbags such as that do come with a strap. You do have the choice whether to have them on or have them off. Usually I do have them off because I just find that they just get in the way and they're just like, why? But whenever it comes to traveling, this is actually whenever I will put the straps on my handbags, and I will have it like actually around me, like strapped to me pretty much. As you can see, it clips onto just either side. So the reason I like to use the straps whenever it comes to traveling is basically just because whenever you're going traveling and you have a handbag on your arm, this is just my opinion, some of y'all might be different, but I kind of like to have both of my arms to do whatever I want. Whether it be read a map, eat, drink, have a fag, whatever. It's basically just handiness so that you're not walking about with just a bag on your arm the whole time, or if you're in a museum, or if you're sightseeing, or if you're doing like a touristy thing, you have both of your arms to do whatever, that you're not carrying around like a bulk of a handbag. The reason I would ideally like this bag for traveling is because it's not too big and it's not too small. I kind of like a bag that's not too small because you can fit all of your necessities in it that you need it, but in saying that, it's not that big where you're going to fill it full of junk. I sometimes find like the bigger my handbag is, the more crap and rubbish you seem to put in it. If it fits, it fits, and if it fits, it's going in. So I absolutely love this handbag. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It is stunning. It is just going to complement, oh look at my hand, ooh, it's just going to complement every outfit that I will wear with this handbag. It will literally just like top everything off. I just think it is absolutely stunning, and the colour is just absolutely beautiful. I just want to say a thank you so much to Teddy Black for sending me and gifting me this handbag and collaborating with me on this video. I was not paid for anything to mention this handbag, I was just gifted this. Down below in my description box I will have a direct link to their website. I will also have a direct link to this in particular handbag, and I will also have discount codes for you guys as well for all of the handbags. Alrighty everybody, and now is part of the video where I'm just basically going to talk about and discuss and show you guys all of the products I take on holidays with me. So I think we're going to start with hair stuff first and just get it out of the way, because hair stuff to me is so boring. Even though I'm a hairdresser, I just hate it so much, but whatever. So the first thing I take on holidays with me is a dry shampoo. If you're a girl, you will know that dry shampoo is just life. It is absolutely life. We might not like to admit it, but I will admit it. I don't wash my hair that much, and especially whenever I go on holidays, I don't wash my hair that much. I will just be honest right now, whenever I go on city breaks, I only go for maybe 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days at a push, but in them 3 to 4 days I will not wash my hair. I will use dry shampoo. Now in saying that, I will wash every single day. I will have a shower every night. I just won't wash my hair. Basically because my hair doesn't necessarily need it, but after maybe like the 3rd or 4th day my hair does start to go a wee bit, it just needs kind of like uplift it again and just refresh, make it smell nice, just give it a wee bit of oomph back into it again. Dry shampoo whenever I go on holidays is an absolute must. Obviously if I'm going on a holiday in the sun, I won't necessarily take a dry shampoo because I'm going to be washing my hair every single day anyway. So the next thing I always like to take on holidays with me is a hairspray. This actually isn't the hairspray I always use, but I just bought this hairspray for the sake of this video actually. This really is not a good hairspray at all. I just love a hairspray nonetheless. I don't necessarily use a lot of hairspray, but hairspray is just one of those styling products that is just so handy to have. Hairspray is so good at making your hair look sleek, give volume, hold it in place. It just does so many things. Even though it's not really the best for your hair, it's just something I always like to take on holidays with me just to have it. And this is the System Professional Solar Sun Oil, and this is basically just a luxurious hair protection oil. Basically because I am blonde, I am more prone to get more damage to my hair because I'm blonde, if that makes any sense at all. This oil has a I want to say UVF, but no. Yeah, if you're from Northern Ireland, you will be disgusted in me right now, the fact that I even said that. Oh god, that's like saying, so this has an IRA filter in it. This oil has a UV filter in it, and it just basically nourishes and protects your hair from the sun. I use this whenever my hair is wet or dry. It doesn't necessarily make a difference, so I will literally just like take a couple of pumps onto this and spread it evenly throughout my hands, and then I would just disperse it through my mid-length and my ends. The one thing I love about this is the smell, believe it or not. It has such a strong like floral scent. I don't necessarily tend to like floral scents, but there's just something really captivating about this one. It is absolutely lush. So I'm now going on to body products. I actually like to take a fake tan with me. This is the Love and Tan Deluxe Bronzer Mousse. This is in the shade Ultra Dark. It's actually the tan I'm wearing today. I just done it fresh last night, hence the dodgy hands. If I'm going on like a sunny holiday, I don't necessarily like to take a tan with me because I tend to like to get it natural, but whenever it comes to me tanning naturally from that big yellow thing in the sky that Irish people don't tend to see a lot, I really do not tan very well. I would need to be sitting in the sun for about 3 or 4 years steady for me to even get just a wee puff of a tan. So I kind of like to cheat and lie and use a wee bit of a fake tan whenever I'm going on a city break. I will not go on a city break unless I am fake tanned, so next up we have a shimmering body oil. This is the Kiko shimmering body oil, and this actually has like a wee bit of an SPF in it. This is just basically like the body oils and like the body lavas that we've been seeing about recently. Like Becca have one that's came out recently, but this doesn't necessarily have a lot of pigment to it and a lot of shimmer or glitter to it. Even though it does look quite pigmented in the bottle, you actually put it onto your shoulders, or like especially the fronts of your legs, it's beautiful, or like your chest, your collarbones, whatever. You won't necessarily see much of a difference or much of anything actually until you actually go into sunlight. Then your body just looks as if it has like a very healthy natural glow to it. It just has like the tiniest wee flecks of like shimmer and glitter through it. So complimenting to my skin, especially because I am quite fair, and it does compliment me as well whenever I do have a bit of fake tan on me as well. Next thing I want to talk about is a creme, and I don't know how to pronounce this. It's the Sol de Genesia. Anyway, it's the Brazilian Bum Bum cream, and if you watch Jamie Genevieve here on YouTube, you would have heard her talk about this. I bought this because of her, obviously. The smell of this stuff is just, oh my god. This is just a moisturiser. It actually makes my legs feel really smooth. I would actually have quite a few problems on my legs, which is disgusting, but you learn to live with it, and you know, at least I have legs. I actually do find that this actually smooths out my legs. I would have quite a lot of like bumps and rumps and stumps in my legs, and yeah, I just find that this just smooths my legs out and they just feel amazing after this, and I will continue to use this. I go on holidays in September, I will definitely be taking this stuff. Now on to skincare. Why do I always make like really weird noises? See, whenever I'm bored, I will literally just sit and make like fart noises or like pull really ugly faces. I'm such a creep. Anyway, but are you even a girl if you don't take facial wipes on holidays with you or anywhere you go? Facial wipes that I absolutely love at the minute. These are the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths, and these are the pre-moisten cloths. I love these makeup wipes. They're just the perfect moistness, if that's even a word. Like, you know the way you get these facial wipes and they're moist but they're not that moist and you're just like ripping them through your skin? These are perfect. They just remove your makeup so easily. Like, even considering with myself, like I wear such a cake of makeup and like I literally just have to go and it's gone. Like obviously there's still some residue left of makeup on my skin, but these are just like the easy option. The next thing is the Urban Decay Melt Down Makeup Remover, and this is the dissolving spray. So it's basically just like a spray, and it's like a oil basically. Bringing in the e.l.f. makeup wipes, I would literally just spray like a couple pumps of this evenly throughout my face. I would leave it for like literally 10 seconds while I'm getting a couple of facial wipes out, and I will literally just like wash off my makeup, and it basically does what it says. It just melts the makeup off your skin. It's just so easy, it is hassle free. I just love it because there's no tugging or no rubbing at your skin to get the makeup off. It's just so gentle. But keeping it along the lines of makeup removal and cleaning your face, etc, etc. So I don't necessarily like to take like a facial wash with me. Instead of a facial wash and having another bottle of something, I like to take these. So this is basically just like a ribbed toilette, as you can see. These are by the brand Olay, and I will link these down below. So these are basically a water activated facial cloth. Whenever I have all of my makeup off, well, what I think is all of my makeup, I will just run this under a tap, and I will like scrunch it up until it starts to bubble and lather. Because it bubbles and lathers, it's as if I'm actually using a facial wash. I also find, because it's actually ribbed as well, I kind of find that it's a gentle exfoliator. Whenever you're on holidays, you kind of want to give your face a bit of an exfoliation, but sometimes you don't want to take another tube of something or a bottle of something. I find that this just gives your skin just a really gentle exfoliant, as well as cleaning off basically the rest of your makeup. And I find that whenever after I use these, my face is even more shinier, it is glowing, it just looks so soft and so healthy and radiant. I actually do not know what god actually made these wee towel things, and I can only find these online. I will list them and link them down below, although I don't know if I want to, because if they get sold out I will kill these all. The next thing is just a wee mini micellar water. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I don't necessarily like to use a micellar water. I don't actually have a particular reason why, because I always tend to have quite a few makeup cleansing products anyway, but I also just like to have a micellar water with me just in case, and especially whenever it comes to city breaks. I actually find that having one of these actually is very good at cleaning your shoes. So yeah, a shoe cleaner. The next thing is a spot gel. This is the Soap and Glory Super Strength Breakout Clearing Gel, and this is called Dr. Spot, which I think is fantastic, especially whenever it comes to cities. I find, not even with city breaks, but even travelling in general, being in an airport, on the plane, aircon, different environment, skin, it just suffers so much with it. In case I do get a wee breakout starting to appear, sometimes you can kind of like feel like the wee lump of it, I will stick this on it straight away, and I do find that it does calm it down. Any spot that I do get that is quite aggressive, I will stick this on it straight away, and it doesn't tend to take it away or stop its progress, it just calms it down as such. Anyway, anytime I go on holidays, I always like to take a spot cream with me, just in case, because you just never know. Last skincare product is a moisturiser, and this is the Glam Glow Water Burst Hydrated Glow Moisturiser. I haven't actually took this on holidays with me, because the last time I was travelling is where I actually bought this. I bought this whenever I was in Poland, but the reason I would travel with this is because this is a really moisturising moisturiser. Isn't that the point? But the reason I would take this is because it is a water-based moisturiser, and I just even find whenever I'm using it here that anytime I do use it or put it on my skin, like, it's just so refreshing. It's so lightweight, it's not heavy, it doesn't take forever to sink into my skin. Okay, so now on to my favourite part, makeup. I find that whenever you're travelling, you tend to stick with the products that you know work for you and you love, because you know that they work for you and you know that you love them. So you probably have seen me using these products in nearly every one of my videos. So I actually take two foundations with me on holidays, kind of depending as well actually. So the first foundation slash concealer, this is the Maximum Coverage Concealer and this is by the brand e.l.f. and this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation and this is in the shade 28 Bisque Taupe. This shade suits me whenever I'm not tanned and this shade suits me whenever I am tanned. Like for example, like this will suit me now. The reason I actually take two of them, considering how long I go for and also considering the fact that whenever I go on holidays I do shower every night. Obviously throughout time my tan is getting gradually lighter and lighter, so then I will be kind of in between these two colours, so then I mix these two shades together and I actually love these two foundations separate. And together they work a dream as well, so that's why I take these traveling with me, because I absolutely love these foundations. So for concealer, it's going to be no surprise, but it is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. I don't even know what to say about it. It is a great concealer. I love it. It's full coverage, does the job. Yeah. Same goes for setting powder. So this is the Coty Airspun powder. I love this powder. I absolutely love this powder. I only ever use this powder to set my under eyes and my T-zone because it is a translucent light shade, if you know what I mean. So I don't necessarily like to use this all over my face, personally, because I find it a tad drying, so I don't necessarily need it all over my face, because in these areas is where I would get slightly oily anyway, and I do find that this powder in particular kind of keeps those oils at bay. But considering the fact that I don't powder the area of my face with this powder, I will go in with the Jordana Press powder, and this is in a slightly darker shade to the Coty Airspun. This is in a shade that is going to match, and the reason I do take these two powders is because I've had them long enough to realise and know that they work well together and with any foundation and concealer that I use, so I'm not going to have the risk of it cracking through the day or going a wee bit nasty or crusty on me. So these are two trusty little boys here. So the next wee darling I want to talk about is highlighter, and this is my ultimate favourite highlighter, and this is by Colourpop and it's in the shade Flexitarian. I absolutely love this highlighter. It is just absolutely beaming. It is what I have on now mixed with the doll highlight, and this is in the shade Like a Diamond. I sometimes will mix these two together, but kind of depending on how vibrant and how blinding and what my highlight to be. But any time I'm going on a special occasion or I'm traveling, these are the two highlighters that I will wear because they just, I just love them. I just absolutely love these highlighters. So the next wee beauty I want to talk about is blusher and bronzer together. I kind of like to condense some of my products together also, just to save space. But this is the Shimmer Bricks Duo by Maybelline, and this is in the shade 01 Blondes. It just has your bronzer. It just has your bronzer and then it just has your blush shade. As you can tell, I have been quite heavy-handed in this. I have went balls deep in this. The reason I would take this travel is because I've used it for so long now that I know that whether I'm tanned or not, the bronzer works for me, and also whether I'm tanned or not, the blush works for me as well. Next up is eyebrows, and kind of just going through my routine in case you haven't noticed, just in case I forget anything. But I always take with me the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. Oh, did I just put lipstick on my chin? I always kind of go between using this and the Anastasia brow pomade, but I don't actually know why, but I always just go for this whenever I travel. I think it's out of fear of losing your makeup bag. I just kind of use cheap-ish products whenever I travel. So sticking with eyes, I always take a liquid liner with me, and this is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is probably one of my ultimate faves at the minute when it comes to like a liquid liner. I know my other favourite is the Kat Von D one, but that's more of a full tip, if you know what I mean. So I always take this with me everywhere I go. Mascara. I always always take a travel size mascara, and I don't know why. I think it's actually to do with the fact that I have so many travel size mascaras. Leave me alone. Phone. So I always take a travel size mascara, so this one that I have been traveling with recently, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. I will probably take this away with me whenever I go to Spain because it is waterproof, and obviously I'll be sweating like a bitch and in and out of the pool and stuff like that. Honestly, whenever it comes to mascara, I don't actually care what mascara I take because I always wear false lashes whenever I go on holidays. No matter where I go, I do apply them every morning without fail. Only ever take one pair of false lashes with me as well. Just make sure that I take a pair with me that I know that I love, that are comfortable, that are going to suit every style of makeup that I wear, whether it's a smoky eye or just a winged liner day and red lip. The reason I don't have a pair of lashes with me at the minute to show is because obviously the lashes I would take traveling with me at the minute would be the lashes that are named after me with 2 lashes, and I have them on today. And believe it or not, they're actually out of stock. It only took them 2 days to go out of stock, which is absolutely crazy. For my lash glue, I use the Ardell Lash Grip Eyelash Adhesive. The reason I take this is because this is just the only eyelash glue I use, and I just know that it works for me. Okay, so now for palettes. These are basically the 2 palettes that I would take with me traveling. Now, I don't take the 2 of them at a time. If I was to go on a city break, this is the palette I would take, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. The reason I would take this on a city break with me is because it has your everyday neutral warm toned shades. Whenever I go on a city break, I'm not wanting to do anything fancy with my makeup. I'm just wanting to do just like a soft, warm, smoky eye, something like I have today, minus the shimmery stuff in the centre, and that's it. But if I was going somewhere in particular, like a sunny holiday, whatever, I would take the Jaclyn Hill palette from by Morphe. Reason being is because it also has your everyday neutral warm tones and cool shades, but it also has your pops of colours for the evening or night times or any special occasions that you may be going to or going on. Depending on where I'm going, what holiday I'm going on, how long I'm going for, those are the 2 palettes that I will decide on what to bring. I only take 2 lip liners with me because the only 2 shades that I usually ever wear is a red or a nude. So I obviously just take a red lip liner and a pink or a nude lip liner. The red liquid lipstick that I always take traveling with me, I actually can't find at the minute. It will actually get very aggressive if I cannot find it, and I'm not even joking. Shit is going to hit the fan. I'm just going to talk about this in replacement to it because it is very similar. So this is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Ambush. The shade that I am talking about is the liquid lipstick by Colourpop in the shade Ariba. Love it. It's just the most perfect red, and this is basically similar to it. Oh, could you imagine this lip colour with this outfit? Oh my god. Okay, so for nudes now, this is the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit. It's actually what I have on today, and I just found this formula amazing. Absolutely love it. It is still slightly drying, but it's not drying to the point where you're like I always bring with me the Primark Matte Long Lasting Lipstick, and this is in the shade Almost There. Oh, I could have picked a new one, Emma. Absolutely, I love this lipstick. It is just the most perfect nude shade. It is just so complimenting on any makeup look. On to lip gloss, and this is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer lip gloss. I always take this with me whenever I have this lipstick. Sometimes these can get a wee bit drying, so that's whenever this comes in, but this is in the shade 06 Tease, and I absolutely love these lip glosses. They are so pigmented and they're not sticky or heavy or gloopy. I actually find that they're actually very long lasting. Absolutely love this combo. I absolutely love it. So anytime I have one, I kind of have the other, if you know what I mean. Cotton buds, because you never know. So I always like to take a razor with me on holidays, not for my eyebrows, not for my armpits, not for my legs, not for my ass, not for my moo moo, let's just say. In case you guys didn't know, I actually shave my eyebrows. Instead of waxing or plucking, I shave my eyebrows. So because of that, they do tend to grow back quite quick, especially down here because my eyebrows grow down the way, like they literally just grow like this. So that's why I shave from like here off. It's an absolute nightmare, don't ask. Although I just always have to have a razor because you just never know. So second last products, but facial sprays. So the facial spray that I would always tend to spray after I do my makeup to set my makeup is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'm actually out of that at the minute, so I don't have it, so I'm just going to talk about the MAC Fix Plus in replacement. But the thing about MAC Fix Plus is the fact that it doesn't actually set your makeup, I don't think. I just find that it just helps prep the skin, or the Urban Decay All Nighter, especially the wee travel size one, they are great. So the other facial spray, not necessarily a setting spray, this is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber and green tea. I absolutely love this. It smells beautiful. Basically, I like to just spritz this on my face whenever I wake up in the morning, or just as I'm about to prep my skin for makeup, and I just find that this just like refreshes my skin. It just kind of like uplifts me a wee bit, and also because it has such a fresh scent to it as well. This little boring soul here, this is just a Vaseline. So as I was saying, looking at all my lip products, I always tend to have velvet liquid lipstick, or just like a matte lipstick or a matte liquid lipstick here, there, whatever. And obviously because you're traveling as well, it does take its toll on your lips, so I always like to carry a Vaseline with me. I would actually carry this in my, either in my handbag, or I'll just leave it in the hotel room. I'm literally just in the middle of editing this video. It just came to my attention that I seem to have not pressed record whenever I was filming the end to my video, so I just want to apologise. I'm a bloody disaster. I am absolutely raging because I'm so happy with this footage. But other than that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys on my next one, and I'll talk to you later. And I apologise again, I am so sorry.